Hey and welcome back to Handmade Home. We have another kids craft for you today. A few weeks ago I posted a story on my Instagram how I upcycle boxes to make little toys for Kiki to play with. She quite likes that. But those posts proven quite popular, so I thought maybe there's a different way I can use a cardboard box in a toy. So have a look at what I came up with. So dig into your recycling and find some cardboard boxes. We're also going to use the Gorilla super glue with brush and nozzle and the Gorilla white tape. We're also going to use scissors, sharpie, pencil, ruler and a craft knife. You start by folding open your box. You're going to use 3 panels, and on the middle panel you're going to draw out your roof shape. This one I'm going to do a Dutch style canal house, like a little gable. You cut out the sides and the roof shape. You then draw on your windows. Just measure where you want them to be, draw out with a pencil, and then cut them out with your craft knife. I protected my table with a little cutting mat, but you can use a piece of cardboard too. With the door, just remember only to cut out 3 sides because you still want them to open. Now it's time to give the windows a little trim. Cut the white tape in half, and we're gonna cut it to size, and we're gonna stick it around the window. Half it's gonna be on the front, and the other half is going to be on the inside, because you want the inside of your house to be as pretty as the outside. Once the front is done, just flip it over, have a look on the inside. As you can see, it's not as neat here. So you're just going to attach little pieces of white tape, little strips, just to cover up the little rough bits, so inside the windows look really pretty too. The roof is also going to have a little trim. Just cut a little piece of tape and wrap them around the gable. The windows are gonna have a cute little detail. You just buy thin strips of the white tape and you make a cross shape to the front, and then you're gonna match these bits of tape on the back too. Just stick them on top of the other piece of tape, and this sort of mimics a bit of a sash window. With the windows, the door and the roof all trimmed, it's time to move to some details. As you can see, I made a little step here, and I'm using the super glue brush just to glue everything in place. This glue dries super quick, so you only have to hold it for like 15 seconds and all your builds are made. Also gonna add some plants, because you need some plants at your entry door. It's gonna draw out some plant shapes and some pots, and then with the glue, the little brush again, I'm gonna stick these next to the front door. And as you can see, I also covered the door in the white tape, made a little house number, and of course a doorbell too. We need some floors. We're gonna measure up the width of our house. We're gonna draw that out on a piece of cardboard and give it 2 centimeters each side to make a tap. So you're gonna draw these out. You're gonna score where the tap's gonna go. Use your craft knife for this. You're gonna cut little corners for the tap. And then with the super glue, I'm using the nozzle this time, add little bits of glue on the tap. And we're gonna glue this in place. Make it a little bit easier on myself. I'm using some bulldog clips just to keep it on the right spot while the glue dries. But like I said, the glue dries super quick, so these only have to be on for like 30 seconds. You can see the whole house is done inside now. All trimmed out, and we got floors and some lovely details too. The door handle is a little bit of rolled up tape. I also made a little flower box for the top window. And we all need neighbors, so I made another little house. This one has a different style window, a bit like a door, and it has a roof, just a rectangular piece. You just stick to the front, just with your glue, you just stick it on top. And these little windows I drew on with a Sharpie, trimmed out with the tape again, but they're are like little opening windows, they look very cute. These are just completely covered with the tape, and I drew around it with a black Sharpie. The polka dot door I've made with some whiteout liquid, just 2 little dabs. And as you can see, this one has floors too. This one only has 2 floors though, it's a slightly smaller house. Now we need to make some furniture to fill up your house. Just use a piece of scrap cardboard and just drew on anything you like. Now you can see I made some table and chairs, and a kitchen, and a fridge, and a tall chair, and a bed. We all need a bed. And these little lights, I just drew on with a Sharpie and have a folded little piece at the bottom to make them stand. And of course, need a little Kermit the dog. Let me show you how to make a few of the pieces of furniture. Starting with this little table, you're going to use your tape, just going to draw around it and cut it out, and this will be your tabletop. For the base, you're going to cut a rectangle. You're going to cut it in half. Make sure both halves are exactly the same size. I'll just trim it again. And then in the middle, we're going to make a little slit. You're going to cut sort of to 2/3 of your rectangle. Just got a little 1 mm slit. You're going to push these two pieces together and this is your base. Add a little bit of glue on top and then simply stick it to your tabletop. This is your table done. To make these comfy chairs, you need a rectangle. And you're going to fold your rectangle sort of on 2/3, or actually almost the middle. You're going to make these sides, these are non-rectangles, and you're going to cut a little shape out to mimic the chair legs. You can apply some of your super glue to the side of your chair. And then you're simply gonna stick the two legs in place. Only it was this easy to make real furniture. Made a little side table in exactly the same way as the big table I just showed you, just smaller. The rug is a piece of rectangle with Sharpie drew on, it's a nice pattern. And of course my little Kermit the dog needs to sit in the chair. Every house needs some potted plants. This again is just a piece of cardboard. I stuck another piece of cardboard on top, drew on it with a Sharpie, and just made a little stand for it so it can stand. The little tall chair is a sort of oval drawn on and then a rectangle stuck to it that's folded over to mimic the little chair legs. The light together I showed you before. We're also going to make some dining chairs. Cut out a H shape. Cut out a shape that's similar in size, but this time only having the two legs and sort of rounded top. We're going to score these pieces. We're going to score a little tap and we're going to score the seat. We're going to fold these over. And you're going to glue the little tap to the H shape with your super glue. Apply a bit of the super glue. This will dry super quick, so you have this chair made in like a minute. Stick your tap to the chair. I'm going to hold it in place with a bulldog because it makes it a little bit easier. Once dry, just take the clips off, but check the length of your legs. They need to be the same, all four of them, otherwise you have a very wobbly chair. Cut them to size and your little chair is done.
How cute is this doll's house? I absolutely love it, especially the little bits of furniture I got to make for it. I think Kiki's just a teeny bit too small to play with it just yet, but give it a few months and I think she'll have hours of fun playing with a doll's house. And the good thing is, once your child's outgrown playing with a doll's house, or maybe just simply trashed it, just pack it up, pop it in the recycling box, and it's all done. If you prefer a more permanent structure for your kids to play with, have a look on my website on hestershandmadehome.com. I posted a plywood modern style doll's house tutorial 2 weeks ago. I personally really love that one as well. But you have a look. If you want something more permanent, have a look on the website. Otherwise, go and try out this cardboard doll's house. Please give this video a big thumbs up and have a look at all my other tutorials here on the Handmade Home channel. I'll be back soon with a new video. Really hope to see you then. Hey Kiki. Shall we say goodbye? Shall we say dag allemaal? See you soon. Bye bye. Don't want to wave today. Okay, bye.